Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Himanshu Gupta and today in this video I am going to discuss 5 important questions of anatomy with you. Okay, so first you will read the questions and decide the answer in your mind, and after that I will discuss the answers with you. The structure marked in the section is associated with which part of the brain cortex? Hippocampus, dentate nuclei, striate cortex, orbital cortex. This is the structure that I have marked. Which of the following can be used to define the shape of the trapezius muscle? Strap, triangular, fusiform, or quadrilateral? Image of the base of the skull. Identify the structure pointed at by the arrowhead. Abducent nerve, maxillary nerve, mandibular nerve, optic nerve. Which of the following structures help in opening of jaw? Cremasteric reflex is dependent on which root values? Okay, now I will discuss the answer with you. The structure marked in the section is splenium of corpus callosum. Okay, so corpus callosum has four parts. These are rostrum, genu, body, and splenium. Okay, so as you can see, the splenium connects the orbital cortex. It connects the orbital cortex, and these orbital cortex is also called as striate cortex. So the answer comes out as striate cortex. Okay, so basically this rostrum connects the orbital surfaces of the frontal lobe. The genu connects the medial and lateral surfaces of the frontal lobes, and the body connects the two cerebral hemispheres, and the fibers of corona radiata pass through them. Okay, now coming to the next question, which of the following can be used to define the shape of the trapezius muscle? So the shape is triangular. Okay, so triangular muscles or fan-shaped muscle it is also seen in pectoralis major. Okay, other shapes of muscles that you can remember are circular muscles are seen around the external body openings, like orbicularis muscles. Okay, circular muscles are seen surrounding the external body openings. Okay, then another shape that you need to remember is parallel muscles. Parallel muscles are seen in biceps brachii. Okay, and pinnate muscle. So in pinnate muscle, the fibers or the fascicles attach obliquely to a central tendon that runs the length of the muscle. It can be unipinnate, bipinnate, or multipinnate. Okay, now coming to the next question, the structure pointed at by the arrowhead, which nerve passes through this? So this is basically Dorello's canal, and the structure that passes through this is abducent nerve. abducent nerve. So you should know the maxillary nerve. Maxillary nerve passes through foramen rotundum, and mandibular nerve passes through foramen ovale. Okay. Which of the following structures help in opening of jaw? So before discussing which of the following structures help in opening of jaw, we should know which is the muscle that helps in opening of the jaw. That is lateral pterygoid muscle. Lateral pterygoid muscle. Okay. Now let us identify these muscles. This muscle is that runs along the temporal bone is temporalis muscle. Temporalis muscle. You can see this D muscle, it is coming from the zygomatic arch and it is attaching to the mandible. This muscle is masseter. And you can here see this is the pterygoid plate. This is the pterygoid on the, these are the fibers of lateral pterygoid muscle. Okay. And these are the fibers of medial pterygoid muscle. Okay. The blue one are the fibers of medial pterygoid and the green one are the fibers of lateral pterygoid muscle. Okay. Now coming to the last question, the cremasteric reflex is dependent on which root values? The answer is